The Red Dead Online update is just round the corner. I do not think that we'll get it this week. I think it will be coming in the next month and a half, and we will have this summer update. But before then, I was curious about what else you guys think that will be added to this summer update. We have already got information that the player roles will be added to Red Dead Online, where you could be a bounty hunter, you could be a trader, and you can be a collector. But we all know with the previous Red Dead Online updates that they don't just release the stuff that they've already given information about. There is also some other stuff that they add to the update. In the previous update, they kept on talking about dynamic events as well as a few other things. In the end, we managed to go and get a showdown series. We managed to go and get stranger missions. We had like over 400 bug fixes, as well as the dynamic events, changes in daily challenges, and all that stuff. But anyway, I asked this question the other day to see what you guys thought we will be getting in this summer update. If you paid any attention to Red Dead Online, you will know that we are getting player roles in the summer update. But it's fair to say that player roles won't be the only thing we get. What else do you think we will be getting in the summer update? If this gets a few replies, I will do a video on it. Thank you to anyone who saw this comment, thumbed it up, as well as put a suggestion of what they thought was going to be in this summer update. It's been very fun doing this video, and I'll probably do a lot more in the future. If you never saw this post or got a chance to go and put a suggestion in of what you thought we will be getting in the summer update, leave it in the comments down below, because I'm still interested to know. But I'll probably be looking to do other videos like this in the future where I ask you guys about your opinions on what we will get in future updates. The first one comes from the Black Ninja Bodybuilder, and he had to say more ability cards and more inventory space, maybe buy a satchel or a bandolier to upgrade gun capacity, more unique guns and legendary animals to hunt. This is something that I think will actually be a part of the next update. Obviously it's not guaranteed, but by going back to the previous announcement that Rockstar made when they first started talking about the roles back on May the 14th, when the update was first announced, they did have this little section where they talked about starting this summer players will be able to take on the first 3 of series, etc, etc. But right at the end it does say, or build a business at camp as a trader. Now that says as a trader, which makes me think there will be other stuff that we can do with a collector and with a bounty hunter, as well as I still feel like there will be more to do with a trader. This is probably something where we can start to upgrade stuff in the camp as well as on the character itself. I think for a trader and a collector it's very important about that satchel space, and also with the bounty hunter it would be that much important to have the correct weapons as well as the correct ammo and enough of it. It would be cool if you had this progression system as well as a part of these 3 roles, so the more that you do bounty hunting, the more unique guns you have access to. And it will be the exact same with animals and also being a trader. The more animals that you hunt and then you trade, the more you get access to legendary animals and you know how to hunt them down. So this is something that I really hope will be part of this next update, and I think it is something realistic that will be a part of what is actually to come to the summer update. The next comment comes from Sadie Adler herself, and she has this to say: wagons or being able to store more animals, being able to sell or keep wild horses / wagons, homes, etc. Now this is something that I think we all want. I have wanted a wagon since December, and I really thought wagons were going to be something that was added to this game a lot sooner. It would just be something where you have to buy a horse and then you can buy just a small wagon. Nothing too major, nothing that needs 2 or more horses, just a nice small wagon that only requires 1 horse. That is what I was hoping for, and in that wagon you are able to go and store 2 carcasses instead of just having the 1 horse which can store 1 carcass on the back. That was something that I was really hoping for. We still haven't got it, but I really feel like this could be a part of the next update. Wagons is something where it's not that big, and it can also go into each one of those different player roles. It could be part of a collector, it could be part of a trader, and it can also be part of a bounty hunter. Anything like that, it would honestly be perfect to go and fit in. Wagons could very well be one of those things that you actually unlock and you have to go and buy at the camp once you get a high enough level, or once you go and progress through a trader enough. Anything like that, I feel like it will fit in perfectly. And in that wagon you'll be able to store more animals. Maybe if you are a bounty hunter, you can go and invite your friends to be a part of your posse, and you go around in this wagon just rolling out with all the guns blazing. That is something that I think will honestly be sick. Homes though, I do not feel like will be a part of this update. I feel like properties will be something big that will be coming. I do feel like we'll be able to go and upgrade our camps, as it sounds like that has already been announced with what I said earlier about what they said when the summer update was first announced, with actually building a place to trade at your camp. So I feel like camp upgrades is definitely going to be a thing. With those camp upgrades, I don't then think they're gonna divert you elsewhere to go and buy a property. Properties though, I'm hoping will be a thing in the future. It is also a shame that you can actually go into the wild, come across different horses, go and lasso them, jump on the back of them, and you can actually tame them, but you cannot actually do anything with them. You can ride them from different places. It's not really beneficial because their stamina is very low, you haven't got a saddle on the back, and you can't really take them to the stables to go and sell. Would be cool if we could actually use them or go and sell them. Anything like that would be cool, and I don't feel like it'll be too difficult for Rockstar to go and do this. Next comment comes from JL, and he says hopefully some new horses, some new weapons would be nice. So this one is at a much lower end, and I feel like we will be going to get this, especially the new weapons. I've seen a lot of people talk about the Buffalo rifle that was a gun back in the first Red Dead Redemption. People seem to really enjoy that, and I actually forgot about this until people have reminded me about it recently. So it would be cool to go and see this rifle as well as other weapons, any weapons from the first Red Dead Redemption to now be a part of Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'll probably do that as like a weekly thing where you can go and buy in the store. It won't be all chucked into Red Dead Online at the same time. We probably go and get maybe one, maybe two weapons in the next update. Horses as well, new horses would be great, and that also links to what Sadie Adler said in the previous comment, which is would be cool if that we could just go around, hunt the wild horses, sell them, keep them, do whatever, because we could then have this thing where we have rare horses in the wild. We already have this in the Red Dead Redemption 2 story, and it was a massive thing in Undead Nightmare where you was able to go and get the 4 horses of the apocalypse and you can just ride around on them. Obviously it probably won't be you go round, you go and get a horse and it just sets fire to everything you go on, but it would be cool just to have wild horses which have special abilities, maybe has a higher stamina than the average horse, maybe has higher health than the average horse. Something like that would be cool to go and see in Red Dead Redemption in my opinion. But new horses and new weapons I really hope will be a part of the next update, and it's something small that I think Rockstar will be able to do. Next comments come from 1L Fashion as well as King Kenny, and both of these are very similar. 1L Fashion said, yeah, I think the ability to own properties and the ability to alter your character, whereas King Kenny says hopefully we can purchase buildings like a home or a business. Now I do not feel like properties will be a part of this update. I do feel like they will be a thing in the future, but just not as part of this update. But a business venue will definitely be a part of it, as it sounds like it will be something that can be upgraded in your camp. Yeah, again, this goes back to the update that I said about in the beginning of this video where they says build a business at your camp. So that business venue will definitely be a part or a small part of the next Red Dead Online update, but I do not feel like being able to buy a property will be in this update. I just feel like it sounds a bit like, hey, go and upgrade your camp but then go and buy a house over there, so then it sort of diverts you away from that camp. Eventually I do feel like that will be a thing in Red Dead Online where you will be able to go and buy properties. I just don't feel like it will be a part of this update. Next comment came from Dastan Django, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, but he said can create new characters for each role, also some dog breeds as hunting companions and pets. Now do not feel like a character for each role will be a thing. It sounds like how they are putting it is that it would be fluid between which role you want to go. So if you started off going down the bounty hunter route, you can change to a trader or a collector at any time you want, as well as if you change to a trader and you don't like it, you can always go back to a bounty hunter. So it seems like it's just going to be fluid in which way you go, so I don't feel like you'll be able to go and have different characters. But dog breeds is something that I never thought of, but I would freaking love to have in this game. Something where I can either have more horses or have a bunch of dogs chasing after me whilst I was trying to hunt foxes and stuff like that, because that would honestly be sick. You see dogs everywhere you go in Red Dead Online. You have some in Valentine, you have some in Strawberry, you have some just wherever you go, it seems like you come across a animal like a dog or something, and it would be cool to have one of your own at your camp, maybe as a hunting companion like I said. That would honestly be something sick to see in this game, and honestly I've never seen anyone suggest it before, so if you've been someone that's been wanting this and I've just never seen it before, good on you, because that is absolutely genius ideas that I would love to go and see in this game. Last comment came from Daniel Lord, and this was another thing that I never thought of seeing in this game, but it's something that I want now that it has been mentioned. So he said hopefully a moonshine or tobacco business like what we saw on single player. I've seen so many comments where people want to have their own farm, they want to have their own property. We've seen this already in this video. I have never seen anyone say moonshine or tobacco business, and this would align perfectly with being a trader. So hopefully this will be a thing part of this next update, especially the fact that we can have a business at the camp, which I keep on highlighting. A moonshine or tobacco business would be something that yet again I've never thought of, but as soon as it's been mentioned, it is something that I now want in this game. But anyway guys, before I go, leave it in the comments down below if I've missed anything that you would like to see be a part of the next Red Dead Online update. These types of videos I'll probably do more in the future, so keep your eyes peeled for any questions I ask. I'll probably put in the comment whether or not this is a video idea or just a question for myself. So always keep your eyes out if you want to be a part of a video like this. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.